Haley, you've got this. Yes! You ever notice with games like this, there's never really a winner. There just seems to be one big loser. That's how I feel with most games. It doesn't seem to matter how much I practice, I can't ever seem to win. It's true with everything. Badminton, lawn bowling, frisbee golf. It can be kind of discouraging. I need a little cheering up, which is where friendship comes in. Friendship is using your words and actions to show others you care. Sometimes it helps to have friends around to kind of be like cheerleaders. Come on, Haley, hit that birdie over the net all the way to Camp Verde. You've got this, Haley. Concentrate. Concentrate. Okay. Yeah! Woo! I knew you could do it. Woo! A little encouragement goes a long way. And in today's story, you'll learn about two guys whose friendship was built on encouragement.
I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. You made my feet, you made my hands, you made me sing and you made me dance, 'cause your love is all around me, and your love is so astounding. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. Here we go, break it down now. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good, wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good, you're wonderful and good. Everything you created with your imagination is wonderful and good, wonderful and good. You're my inspiration beyond all explanation. You're wonderful and good, you're wonderful and good. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful. I just wanna thank you 'cause everything you made is so beautiful. Every single star and every beat of my heart, and it's beautiful.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of 1 Kings, chapter 19.
For many years, God's people were ruled by kings who refused to listen to God. So God sent prophets to speak His words. One was a man named Elijah.
I serve the Lord.
Elijah did amazing things through God's power, like calling for rain after 3 years of drought and bringing a dead boy back to life. But being a prophet was a lonely, difficult life. After the evil queen Jezebel threatened his life, Elijah fled to Mount Horeb.
God, I've been committed to you, but the people have turned their backs on me. I am the only prophet left.
God already had an answer to Elijah's pleas. A friend.
Go back the way you came. Anoint Elisha from Abel Meholah as the next prophet after you.
So Elijah tightened his belt and set out along the road. When he finally reached the town, he noticed several young men plowing with a dozen pair of oxen, and in the very last field he noticed one of the young men struggling to keep his oxen in line.
Get up there, Ham. Move along, Burger.
God, is that Elisha? He's just a small town kid. What does he have? Does he have what it takes to be a prophet?
But God had chosen Elisha, so Elijah tramped through the muddy field to greet the young man.
Elisha!
Elisha blinked in surprise when he saw the prophet.
Whoa, Burger.
Elijah marched right up to Elisha and threw his very own cloak over the young man's shoulders. It was a sign that God had chosen Elisha to be Elijah's assistant.
Me? You're choosing me?
Elijah turned and walked away. Elisha dropped the reins and ran after.
Wait. Just let me say goodbye to my family. Then I'll come with you.
Go right ahead. I'm not making you do anything.
Yes, sir.
Right then and there, Elisha broke apart his plow and used the wooden pieces to start a fire. He cooked a meal and called all his family and friends over to share it with him.
I'm leaving to travel with Elijah. Goodbye, everyone.
Then Elisha set out on the road beside Elijah.
I don't really know how to be a prophet, or even a prophet's assistant.
That's okay. You'll learn.
So over the years, Elisha followed Elijah everywhere as a close companion and good friend, and he watched and listened intently as Elijah spoke God's words to powerful kings and did incredible things. One day, Elisha and Elijah left the town of Gilgal on the way to Bethel, and they both knew that God was about to do something very breathtaking. God was going to take Elijah up to heaven.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Bethel.
Elisha wasn't about to leave his friend to go it alone.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
At Bethel, the same thing happened.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
It happened once again in Jericho.
Stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to the Jordan River.
As sure as the Lord and you are alive, I won't leave you.
You do realize you're repeating yourself.
Together, Elisha and Elijah reached the banks of the Jordan River. The waters flowed dark and deep. Elijah removed his coat and rolled it up. And then he struck the river. Immediately, the waters parted to the right and left. Elisha and Elijah walked across the river on dry ground. They reached the opposite bank.
Tell me, what can I do for you before I'm taken away?
Elisha didn't want to lose his friend and mentor, Elijah, but he'd learned many things in the last few years.
Please, give me a double share of the Spirit God has given you.
Only the Lord can do that. But if you see me when I'm taken away, that means you will receive what you've asked for.
Elisha nodded, and the two men walked on in silence. Suddenly, a wild wind whipped up, and a chariot and horses appeared, blazing with fire.
Elijah.
The flaming chariot flew down right between the two men. It caught up Elijah and carried him up to heaven, driven by a strong wind.
Elijah, you are like a father to me.
Elisha stared into the sky until the last breath of wind and the final hint of flame were gone. Then in great sorrow, he tore his own clothes.
My best friend is gone.
Glancing down at the ground, he saw Elijah's coat. Carefully, he picked it up.
I wonder.
Elisha hurried back to the bank of the Jordan River. Again, the water flowed hard and fast. On the opposite bank, a group of prophets from Jericho watched.
Look, there's Elisha. But where's Elijah?
Across the river, Elisha twisted up Elijah's coat. He called out in a loud voice,
Where is the power of the Lord? Where is the power of the God of Elijah?
Then Elisha struck the water just as Elijah had done. And just like what happened before, the waters parted to the right and left. The prophets from Jericho stared in amazement as Elisha crossed the river on dry land.
The spirit God gave to Elijah has been given to Elisha.
It was true. Elisha had been faithful to follow and learn from Elijah for many years, and now God's spirit was with Elisha just as it had been with his friend.
Bud. D's. Buddies. Chums.
Ami.
Goes. Amigos. Als. Pals. Frothy.
No, listen.
Fructose. Fructose. Ontogenesis. Frontogenesis. Why aren't you saying that?
Sorry, I'm with you this time.
Okay.
Okay, right. Mashed pate.
Toes. Thanks for that.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show.
I'm John, he's Brandon, we're friends.
That's correct. We know each other so well, we can finish each other's
Soup. Taco soup.
That is true. We both do like taco soup. You know what they say, friends are friends
For as long as the money's rolling in.
Some people do say that, but not us.
Never.
No, we're as close as two peas in a pod.
Poncherello. Poncherello, that's 1970s motorcycle cop show. Chips.
Yeah, we know each other so well. Hey, can you guess what I'm going to say next?
Of course. Please welcome someone who knows stuff. All right. Woo!
Welcome.
Yeah, please sit down.
I'm actually used to standing if you don't mind.
Oh, no, sure, we'll stand up too.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Tell us who you are and what you know.
I'm Sally Joggins, and I'm a water volunteer for marathon runners.
A water volunteer?
That's right. When marathon runners are in the middle of the race, they can't just stop off at any watering fountain. That's where I come in.
So you give water to runners as they run by?
I don't just give out water. Anybody could do that. I assess the runners' approximate fatigue and dehydration levels, and then I quickly provide them with the amount of fluids they require to keep them in the race. Heads up! Let's go! You're at the 16th mile mark! You're killing it!
Are you at a marathon right now?
I sure am.
Oh, cool. How many races have you volunteered for?
I volunteered for 278 marathons, half marathons, triathlons, and fun runs all over the US, the UK, and twice in Canada.
Wow,
Look alive.
that sounds like...
You've got this. You're making great time. Let's go. Go, go, go.
I love how you're trying to motivate the runners as they go by. Is that something that you always do?
Absolutely. You know, after you run so many miles, your body starts to tell you, I don't want to run anymore. Give up, it says. Go take a nap.
Oh, I've heard that voice.
Right. So I'm over here trying to be the voice that says, you can do this. Keep going. I'm encouraging them.
Well, that's pretty...
Heads up. Let's go. Yes, you've got this. Come on. You're almost there. Keep going. Help me out.
Oh, go. You can do it.
Yeah, run. Put the bottom of your feet on the ground repeatedly. Run.
Yeah. That's great.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the show, Sally. I feel more encouraged just having you here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure we can keep going without you.
Hey, don't you quit on me. You get out there, do the show, and finish strong. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
You've got this. You're the best person for the job.
I am. Oh. I am amazing. This is amazing. This is the best water I've ever had.
Only the best for the best.
Thanks. Now you get out there and you keep encouraging people right now.
I always do.
Go, keep going. You're the best. Go, go, go. You're the best, Brandon.
I know you are.
I know.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What up, guys?
Hey, Kellen, you got a story for us?
I do have a story for you. You can read it yourself in the books of 1st and 2nd Kings, or you can stick around and watch a little human head puppet theater. Around 3,000 years ago, God chose a man named Elijah to be one of his prophets.
Hello, I am Elijah. I am a prophet of God. He reveals himself to me and relates what he requires.
Elijah was waiting on the mountain when God revealed. God spoke to Elijah.
Elijah,
Lord,
go to the desert of Damascus. Anoint Elisha as the next prophet after you.
Lord, why are you whispering?
Because I want you to listen.
Oh, that makes sense.
Go.
So Elijah left the mountain like God told him to, and he found the man that would one day take his place, Elisha. Okay, these names are going to get confusing.
Do these help?
They do. Thanks. While Elisha was out plowing in the field, Elijah went up and threw his coat around him, a symbol that Elisha had been chosen as the next prophet.
Elisha!
Oh, what?
Here you are.
Dude, what does this mean?
You will one day take my place as prophet of God.
Oh, far out.
No. Right here.
Righteous.
Yes.
I will follow you.
Good. Let's go.
So Elisha became Elijah's servant. And for many years, Elisha followed Elijah everywhere. But then the time came for God to do something very special with Elijah. Elijah was going somewhere that Elisha couldn't follow.
Elisha, stay here. The Lord wants me to go to Bethel.
Just as sure as you and the Lord are alive, I'm gonna stay right by your side. Dude, I rhymed!
So they went down to Bethel. In Bethel, some prophets asked Elisha if he knew that God was taking Elijah to heaven that day.
Yeah, I know. Be quiet.
Elisha, stay here. The Lord wants me to go to Jericho.
Jericho's the place where God's sending you. But sure as you're born, I'm going there too. Dude, I rhymed again. What?
So they went to Jericho. In Jericho, some more prophets asked Elisha if he was aware that God was taking Elijah to heaven that day.
I know. Why does everyone keep bringing it up?
Elisha, stay here. The Lord wants me to go to the Jordan River.
If I've told you once, I've told you 3 times. If you're going someplace, I'm going to go there also. I couldn't think of a rhyme.
So they walked to the Jordan River. A group of 50 prophets followed them to the river and stopped nearby to watch what happened next.
Whoa! What are we supposed to do now? Swim?
Just watch and be amazed.
Am I supposed to be amazed yet?
I'm trying to take off my coat.
Oh! You want me to help?
No, just let Kellen do it.
Oh, yeah.
Will do. Elijah took off his coat, rolled it up, and struck the water with it.
Whoa! Tell me, after we walk through the river on dry land, what can I do for you before I'm taken away?
Oh, please give me a double share of your spirit.
That's a tough one. But if you see me when I'm taken away from you, then you will get what you have asked for. If you don't see me, you won't get it.
Okay, but what exactly am I looking for?
Suddenly, there appeared a chariot with horses made of fire.
Ooh,
Something like this, I should think.
I see it. Whoa. Oh, goodbye, Elijah. You've always been a father to me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wow. Whoa. It disappeared. It went into heaven, dude. On a big chariot. Oh, I'm going to honor him with a great piano piece.
After Elijah had been taken up to heaven, Elisha used Elijah's coat to cross back over the Jordan River. When the group of 50 prophets waiting there saw Elisha crossing through the Jordan River on dry land, they knew Elisha had been given the spirit of Elijah. The end. Thanks for helping out, guys.
Way to tell that story. Way to tell that Bible story, Kellen. You're amazing.
Thank you for the encouragement.
Hey, that's what friends do.
It's true. That's what Elisha did for Elijah when he stayed with him right till the end.
And what Elijah did for Elisha when he left a share of his spirit.
And what God does for us when he gives us the Holy Spirit to help and encourage us through good times and bad.
Great points, both of you. Now get out there and keep telling more Bible stories, Kellen.
I will.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, here we go. Woo!
You're good at that.
Encouraging people? Thanks.
Oh, that and yelling.
Good. Then reveal the question.
When has someone encouraged you?
You encouraged me when I was learning how to juggle potatoes.
That would have worked if you hadn't baked them first.
I know.
And you encourage me every day.
And that's because you're the best.
You are.
You are.
Talk about it together.
Yeah.
When has someone encouraged you?
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time for a brand new song.
I'm telling you, you are.
You are.
You're the best. Darth
Vader.
Darth Vader. Churl.
Lanthropist. Lanthropist. Lanthropist.
Cla.
Clan.
Cla.
Clan.
Jesus, you have been so faithful. Jesus, you have been so true. I will be forever thankful, 'cause I never had a friend like you. Help me to be who you've been to me, to everyone I see. Let us love one another with a love like no other yet. That's the way you love us, God. Never turn away, you are with us every day, yeah. That's the way you love us, God. Your love has always been beginning to end. There's never been a better friend. So let us love one another with our love like no other yet. That's the way you love us, God. You with me in the darkest valley. You with me on the mountaintop. I'm thankful that you never leave me, and that your love will never stop. Help me to be who you've been to me, to everyone I see. Let us love one another with a love like no other yet. That's the way you love us, God.
One way to be a good friend is to just be there when they need you. Look at today's story. Elisha was there for Elijah right to the very end. And even after he died, Elijah's spirit was with Elijah. Now, I don't know exactly how Elijah's spirit was with Elijah, but it sounds pretty cool. Jesus said God would send a friend to always be there for us. The Holy Spirit is the ultimate friend. He gives you wisdom when you're confused, strength when you're feeling weak, and encouragement when you need it the most. That's the kind of friend we should be. You can cheer your friend on when they play sports, or even if they have an audition, or a hard test. You can give someone a shoulder to cry on when they've had a rough day or when something sad happens. Sometimes it's best not to say anything and to just be there for your friend. Just think of how you'd like someone to encourage you if you felt that way. So here's the one thing to remember today. Friends encourage one another. Encouragement may not make problems go away or make people any better at games, but it can remind them that they're loved and that they're not alone. And sometimes that's enough. So, you are gonna be so good at this! Woo!